let us study about implications. In this section, we shall discuss the implications of if then and only if. Let us consider the following statement. R. If you are born in some country, then you are a citizen of that country. We observe that it corresponds to two statements P and Q given by P. You are born in some country, and Q. You are a citizen of that country. Then the sentence if P then Q says that in the event if P is true, then Q must be true. One of the most important facts about the sentence if P then Q is that it does not say anything on Q when P is false. For example, if you are not born in that country, then you cannot say anything about Q. To put it in other words, not happening of P has no effect on happening of Q. Note that if P then Q is that the statement does not imply that P happens. Let us consider R. If a number is a multiple of 9, then if P then Q is the same as the following. P implies Q is denoted by P implies Q. The symbol implies that stands for implies. This says that a number is a multiple of 9 implies that it is a multiple of 3. P is a sufficient condition for Q. This says that knowing that a number as a multiple of 9 is sufficient to conclude that it is a multiple of 3. P only if Q. This says that a number is a multiple of 9 only if it is a multiple of 3. Q is a necessary condition for P. This says that when a number is a multiple of 9, it is necessarily a multiple of 3. Not Q implies not P. This says that if a number is not a multiple of 3, then it is not a multiple of 9. If and only if represented by this symbol means the following equivalent forms of the given statements P and Q. P if and only if Q. Q if and only if P. P is necessary and sufficient condition for Q and vice versa. P if and only if Q. Let us take an example. Given below are two pairs of statements. Combine these two statements using if and only if. P. If a rectangle is a square, then all its four sides are equal. Q. If all the four sides of a rectangle are equal, then the rectangle is a square. P. If the sum of digits of a number is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. Q. If a number is divisible by 3, then the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. Let us see the solution. A rectangle is a square if and only if all its four sides are equal. A number is divisible by 3 if and only if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3.